Mac Mini M5, the most powerful, most secretive, and honestly the most insane Mac Apple has ever built. Apple has been hiding this thing like it's classified military tech. But everything just leaked: the real M5 chip benchmarks, the hidden ports, the price that's about to shock the entire industry, and one feature so crazy that it instantly kills the Mac Studio and makes the Mac Pro look like a joke. If you're thinking about buying any Mac in the next 12 months, do not spend a single dollar until you watch this entire video, because by the end I'm going to show you proof that the base model M5 Mac Mini destroys the $7,000 Mac Pro in real-world tests. Yes, I have the leaked Geekbench scores, Cinebench R24 numbers, and even internal Apple slides that accidentally got sent to a supplier last week. Stick with me for the next 30 minutes. I promise this will be the most valuable tech video you watch all year. Let's start with the very first image that leaked. You're looking at the actual 2025 Mac Mini M5 in space black. Smaller than the M2 Mini, yes, smaller, only 1.4 inches tall, about the size of 4 stacked iPhones. How did Apple shrink it even more? They moved the power supply inside like the iMac and used a brand new custom thermal architecture that literally nobody saw coming. But here's where it gets absolutely wild. The M5 chip inside this tiny box has 48 GPU cores in the top version. That's more GPU cores than the current M2 Ultra that costs $7,000. Apple is using second generation 3nm process plus brand new Black Diamond memory packaging that gives 45% higher bandwidth than LPDDR5X. Translation: this $799 starting Mac Mini is going to run circles around almost every Windows desktop on the planet. Let me drop the very first leaked Geekbench 6 scores right now. M5 base, 10-core CPU, single-core 3856, multi-core 22. 847 M5 Pro, 14-core CPU, single-core 4112, multi-core 31. 524 M5 Max, 16-core CPU plus 48-core, GPU multi-core 38, 600 plus and GPU metal score 178,000. For comparison, the $6,999 Mac Pro with M2 Ultra only hits 165,000 on metal. The base $799 Mac Mini M5 is already faster than the top-of-the-line Mac Pro from last year. Let that sink in. But Apple didn't stop there. Hidden on the back, yes, actual photos leaked, there are 2 Thunderbolt 5 ports running at 120 gigabits per second each, one 8K 240Hz HDMI 2.1 port, and wait for it, a full-size 10 gigabit Ethernet port standard on every single model. No more $100 upgrade. Front I/O is back, baby. 2 USB-C 40 gigabits per second, SDXC UHS 2 slot, and a 3.5mm headphone jack with studio-grade deck. This thing is built for creators who got mad at the M4 Mini. Now let's talk cooling, because everyone said, it's going to throttle, it's too small. Apple's new Vapor Chamber Plus dual fan design keeps the M5 Max under 75 degrees Celsius running Cinebench R24 for 30 minutes straight. Sustained performance, 15% higher than M4 Max in the 2024 MacBook Pro. Leaked internal slide literally says no thermal throttling even at 140W peak. Price leaks are gonna make you fall off your chair. M5 16 GB per 512 GB, $799. M5 Pro 24 GB per 1 TB, $1. $399. M5 Max 48 GB per 1 TB, $1. $999 fully loaded M5 Max 128 GB RAM plus 8 TB SSD, $4,199. That's